What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's been about a week and a half since I've messed with any car stuff. Been really busy kind of doing stuff in the garage. I got a lot of stuff to do and little things to explain right now. The G drove great at the event, as you saw from the video, after I figured out the traction control stuff. That was a mess, but mainly the G made me realize how much I honestly miss driving the 240. I don't know if I will keep the G or not. I don't know the game plan yet. It was cool, but I miss the 240. So I still need to fix the 240. The gaskets came in for the wastegate, so I will be doing that soon. The other day, I finally got the airlines ran in here. I gotta hook it up all outside. I moved the outside shed because I gotta get the tire machine in here soon. Let me show you guys. Lola's out here as always. I got a shed out here with the generator and the air compressor. But now, it's something fun. I think I'm gonna record it because people always wanna see garage stuff. I have another box coming in today, but Hexagon LED lights. So we're gonna put some LED lights up here. Don't really know if horizontal or vertically yet, or whatever you wanna call it. One for each side of the bay, one set. This would be really awesome. And I just wanna have lights in here. During the winter this year, I don't think I'll have the electricity ready by winter. So I'm trying to get a heater in here, like a blow heater, and have lights in here so I can mess with everything in here in the winter time, and I'll use a generator and all that to run the air compressor and the lights and everything. And that should be good for the time being until next year when I can get the inside here all done and get the electricity. But also I did some organization in here. I moved all the 2x4s over there. Instead before they were behind here and took up like 3-4 foot of room, but now I have all this extra space. Technically I could probably pull a motor in here if I really wanted to. I need a shelf in here. Tire machine's gonna be over here once I get that shit out of here. But for the time being, I have a lot of stuff to do to the car still. I still wanna do the interior refresh. That will be a winter job, really easy, honestly. I have work I wanna do to Taylor's Miata because it's gonna be garage kept for the winter time. Also, I wanna build an RC drift track in here, so I gotta get some garden edging. That'll be for more video stuff. But today, we're gonna pull the Miata out of the way, and we're gonna open this box and set this together. At least have it ready. I don't know if I'll be able to mount it up to the ceiling today. I gotta get a ladder, but I'll be able to at least get this thing mounted, and I'm gonna plug it in and see how bright it is. It should be super fucking bright. All the reviews looked awesome. So let's get Taylor's Miata out of the way, and yeah, we'll get going. Box open, this shit laid out. All right, let's see here. Need that. Oh, looks like a lot of fun right here. All right, I think I'm not gonna time lapse the first one. I'm gonna time lapse the second set. I'm gonna get this one done, and I'll show you guys the finished product, and I'll get the other one time lapse for you guys, so. Oh, look at that. Honestly, it's bigger than I expected it to be. So I was deciding if I wanna do it. I still gotta do the rectangle around it still. That's the last thing I gotta do. But I just plugged it in and blew my wig off. But I gotta decide if I wanna do it this way, down the bays, or across two, because I have two. I have this one and one should be coming in today. That was actually pretty easy to put together, just tedious. Now watch this. Boom! That's pretty lit. So that's pretty literally lit. So let me get the ring around it and then zip tie it all and then figure out what I want to do next. So honestly, it's pretty bright. It's exactly what I want though, so that's sweet. Hell yeah. All right, look at that shit right there. That Miata looks beautiful. The 240 looks beautiful. They're gonna look way better once they're lit up. So let me set the tripod up again. I want to get a little higher view so y'all can see the bang of the lights. They are insane. I got it all ready. So let me see if I can set the camera up really fast. That bang. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that shit's bright as hell. I can't wait for it to be on the ceiling. But yeah, that's awesome. All right, my game plan was to do the wastegate gasket but I'll need to take the downpipe off. And let me see here. I'll need to take the downpipe off to make it easy so I can do it correctly. And I'm waiting on a gasket to come in for the downpipe right here for the back of the turbo. So I'm gonna wait on that, but the car still runs right now. So I think I'm gonna back it out. And I think I'm gonna mount the lights this way across. But this one I need to mount because the lights or the plugs on this side, I would like the plug to be right here. And on the front half, had the plug on the right side, so they're all together, so it's right by everything. But that might be a little hard to explain, but I need to back the car out really fast. And I put this on the wrong side. I was gonna do the front half today, but I guess I'm gonna do the back half. I'm gonna try to decide how I wanna mount it up there. Online or on the instructions, it says use zip ties. So I'm trying to decide, but I need to back the car out really fast. So let's start this thing and y'all will hear how loud it is. I forgot the bumper wasn't mounted. It sounds like asphalt, but look at those lights though. Those lights look sick. All right, I got the lights all laid up, ready for me to try to climb the ladder and try to mount it. They look kind of wobbly right now because obviously they're leaning weird. Hopefully I can get them up there. I guess I'm gonna film this and hopefully I don't die. All right, I was doing a time lapse me trying to get up on the ladders, but I was struggling my ass off, so I stopped it. So you probably won't see that footage, but I got it up here, got it all zip tied nicely, trimmed it all. Now it's a moment to see if I actually broke it or not. I'm gonna try to plug it in and see if it all lights up. Holy crap. That's awesome. It literally brought the fuck out of it in here. Oh, dude, the next one's gonna be so sick. All right, y'all just saw me get up on the ladder. Check that out. Honestly, it came out pretty good. It's a weird thing about it. It has a weird like bend to it. You can see it right there a little bit. Like that's how they're supposed to be mounted. And they said in the instructions to zip tie it up to the roof. And honestly, doing it this way is the right call, I think, because it pretty much fills up everything. And we'll put the other set right here whenever it comes in. Damn, 240 looks good. But I'm stoked on that. I'm happy I didn't film it all because y'all would have just fell asleep watching it. But that is crazy how bright it is. All right, trying to stay productive today since I don't have the gaskets for the S14. I put the shelf in here from the shed. I had to pull a few things off of it. Should do the job in here for the time being. And then I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver the other set of lights. I am like beyond stoked on this. Honestly, I'm having like this little I've been in the garage for the last 30 minutes, just sitting here, just looking at I don't know, it took me so long to get this far. So it's just a little moment to myself of like enjoying it. My face is dirty, but it's all good. I am stoked and I honestly don't have words for it, to be honest with you. I can't wait to get real electrical in here. But until then, this will be just fine. This will do the job. As I was sitting here playing with my RC car like a good little kid, my second box came in. It actually came from FedEx. I ordered them from Amazon, but they came from FedEx. So it's only 1 o'clock, so I guess I'm gonna start on this, get this one going, and should have it up today, I guess. Might as well, I have nothing else better to do. So I'm gonna set the tripod up, and I guess I'm gonna film most of this as a very quick time lapse, since my boy Travis always be asking for time lapses. There you go, Travis, fuck you. All right, I got all the hexagons done. I'm sweating right now actually. I didn't want to make the, hopefully the time lapse isn't too crazy. Now I gotta do the octagon, the rectangle around it. So let me really quickly, before I go any farther, grab one of these. All right, let's moment of truth, right? Camera down for a second. Boom. It's upside down right now because I did it upside down so it'd be easier for me to put it up there without flipping it over. Looks sick, can't wait. So now, really quickly, let me unplug this again. My boot's on still. I'm going to YouTube Magic the rectangle because I don't feel like trying to rush through it again. So here we go. There you go, the rectangle is done. The hexagons, whatever they are, they're all done. I got both plugs in, they work, both of them work. Here's this one right here. Sorry for the camera holding. It works as well. I'm going to put a surge protector up here, probably mount it right in the middle between where I'm gonna mount the lights right here. So it should do the job for what I want. I'll probably do it today as well. So now is the fun part. Ladder's out, and I'm gonna climb up here and try to mount this thing like I did the other one. So wish me luck. Holy shit, that is dope. I was gonna time lapse it, sorry Travis, but it felt like it took forever. So if you're gonna buy these, I'll put the link to it in the description below of what I bought off Amazon. This is how they're supposed to be, but they have a weird like bend to them. They just have, I feel like they had the measurements wrong. They're $150 for a set, so it's $300 for all the lights. We're gonna see if it's worth it in a minute. Let me go get a surge protector, and I'll mount it up and everything really quickly, and we'll plug it all in and see how it goes. All right, it doesn't look amazing. Let me on the ladder ways. I tucked up the surge protector pretty good. I don't like how the wires are. I gotta figure out a way to make those less jank. But other than that, I ran the extension cord for now down right here, all the way down. So I'm just gonna plug it in a minute for the big reveal. I want to close the doors really quickly and light it up with the doors closed, so you guys can see the difference. So let me go close the door really fast. Let me set the camera down. Three, two, plug this in. Holy fucking shit. Holy crap, that is insane. Dude, you have no idea. That is awesome. Somehow, I did it all first try. That's awesome. I got to clean up in here. It's a real big mess. But, dude, like, I am so stoked. It's like, let there be light. Holy fuck. Dude. Got the RC car over here almost destroyed by the garage door. But, Lola, how do you like it? Look at you. Look at you. Oh my God, that is crazy. Honestly, it's surreal, honestly. I can't, it's crazy to me. I've worked so hard for this shit. Dude, it's bright as fuck. I mean, look at this, look at this, look at this. Let me. Ready? Pitch black. Light. I mean, it's really nothing crazy, just some light, but they are really bright. And it's really simple, honestly. They were definitely worth the purchase. They look good too. They don't look too bad. It should make filming a lot better too, because it's a lot brighter in here, obviously. No more worry about lighting. Yeah. And tomorrow I have more shit coming in to make this garage more mine. This is one that I'm excited for too. So I hope you guys enjoy all this garage content, because right now I'm waiting on parts for the 240, and I'm probably gonna do some work on the Miata too. Don't tell Taylor. Shh. Holy crap, it looks so sick. Hey, ain't that right, Lo? You like it? Yeah, she's checking it out too. I'll be back tomorrow, but I just want to show off the 240 in the garage with the lighting. It is absolutely insane. The lights are the coolest thing ever right now. I am beyond stoked. It's unreal, honestly. So that's sick. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. The next phase of garage update is tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoy.
The next day.
What's up, guys? It's the next day. Yesterday, as you guys saw, we got the lights in the garage. Absolutely insane still. Right now, I'm actually waiting on Amazon to deliver something so I can make the garage a little more homey for the time being until I get the walls up. You guys will appreciate this, I think. But for the time being, I'm waiting on a gasket for this thing. Let me turn this light on really fast. There we go. I'm waiting on a gasket for the turbo right here. But for the time being, I'm gonna take the downpipe off because the gasket should be here tomorrow, I believe. I'm gonna jack the car up really quickly. I'm probably gonna do it on a video. There's just 2 bolts in the bottom downpipe. I'm just gonna knock off really fast. They are down there. And then I'm gonna take this heat shield off, and then these 5 bolts will come off, and it'll be that easy for the downpipe to come off. And then I can get the wastegate and get that thing sorted out correctly. All right, that was easy enough. Downpipe is unbolted. Well, not from the turbo, but from the actual downpipe part. So now I'm gonna set the tripod up and I am gonna unbolt all these. It'll be pretty easy. So I got a swivel. And I think it's a 12, but yeah, we're gonna knock that shit out. All right, so set this thing to the side. I'll set these over here. All right, downpipe should come straight the fuck off. Set this thing out of the way over here. All right, wastegate is off. Got the nice little Turbo Smart. All right, all right, I got this thing all tightened up. If you look at the back right here, I don't think you can see very well. Let's see. There's very little threading on the back, and I tried to get something on there, but it would not work. But it is tight as hell. The gasket isn't massive. My theory was, I said before, I think I said in the video, but I think the battery gasket just blew out because it was shit, and that gave it the play to loosen up so much. Because I've never had an issue before, other than that gasket. So it should now be all right. Technically, I can start the car right now. Well, never mind. There's no downpipe. That would be an issue. So now that'll be all for car work for this video. Now we're just waiting on Amazon to deliver the package for the most exciting part of this video. Well, the lights are pretty exciting, but they should be here anytime, so we'll be right back. All right, Amazon finally delivered after all day waiting. This is what I came in. Metal hooks. Why would I want metal hooks, you would say? Well, I have been collecting this stuff right here for years now for this moment. A bunch of Nabori flags. I probably have somewhere around, I don't know how many honestly I have, but I'm gonna pick out, I bought 20 hooks, so that should do exactly 10 flags, and I'm gonna hang up 10 flags in my garage. And if you guys know me, I am super excited about this just because I am I've been waiting for this forever. So let me pick a few out, and then you guys, I mean, I'm just a nerd, okay? So don't judge me. I honestly don't even know what half these are, to be honest with you, anymore. So I'm gonna pull a bunch out and get to it. All right, for the time being, I have so many, and I don't even remember what half these are, to be honest with you. Some of them are brand new, some of them are not. This one is just a rolled up nice banner. It's gonna go right here. A dope status error banner right there. All right, now let's open some of these other ones. I'm gonna start hanging a couple up. All right, first two I hung up are two LZ ones. These banners were so hard, so I had to grab them. I might put something in the middle. They were too long to sit there, but I wanted them to be kind of close. So I'm gonna set the tripod up and do a few more random banners here and there. We'll see how it goes. I hung a few more up. I hung the animal style up, Final Bout, and you guys saw me hang those two up. That's already 7 flags, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, dude, I probably have 15 more that I could hang up. So I gotta pick 3 more to hang up right now. So I gotta go through these, and this one's definitely gotta go up. Option, that's sick. I don't even know what that one is. That's Drift HQ, obviously. That's the Dirt Bike Kids one. I think these are Oaks Garage ones. This is the Oaks Garage one. This is an Auto Collect Storm. This is another sick Lucky Night one. This is Never Content. That one should go up too, honestly. What is this one? I don't remember what this is, honestly. I don't know what this one is. That one's cool. Damn, there's so many. I have so many. I have acquired too many, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try to figure it out really fast. I'll be right back. All right, I hung up the Option, the Never Content, and my favorite Oaks Garage banner right there. It's honestly the perfect spot for it. It literally sits perfect. But we still have a shit ton of banners. So I got enough magnets right now without ordering more magnets. So these right here, I had for the bottoms. So it keeps it flapping around. I think I'm gonna hang, I can have enough for 2 more banners. So I gotta figure out what 2 banners out of all these that I want to hang. So far, it just gives me like more of my own vibe right now. So I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'm gonna hang a banner right there, and you guys will appreciate this one, I think. So ready? Oh yeah, weekends are for drift cars. Honestly, these days, every day is for this fucking thing. But anyways, let's get we got one more flag to choose from for the time being. All right, we went with another Lucky Night one. This is one of my favorites, honestly. I forgot about it. It was one of the first Navoris I bought. The Final Bout one was actually my very first Navori I bought. But this is all, also I had extra magnets, so I hung up the DJ No Way one. Honestly, it just looks a little more homey now, a little more like me. I've been holding on to these fucking flags forever now. I still do insulation and the walls, and then electrical, like actual electrical afterwards. It's just so much money. I spent so much money to go to the track. I bought the car, all that crap, and then the building the garage, everything else. I'm just trying to recoup some money right now, so this is just temporary. So I bought cheap magnets off Amazon, and honestly, they're not really that strong. They said, I read all the reviews, and they were like, these are super strong, but that's bullshit. They ripped me off. They were only $10 for 20 of them, which 20 would be 2 for each of them for the hooks. And then I bought magnets for the bottoms, which honestly, I think the magnets were stronger than the hooks. So I used every single one of them though. And I still have the Milwaukee, the Renegade, another Lucky Night. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more banners to go. And that's 11 banners up, I think. Yeah, I had 21 banners. I mean, I think it came out pretty good. I'm stoked right now. I mean, honestly, with the lights, the banners, honestly, guys, you guys have no idea how happy I really am. I went from doing engine swaps and changing transmissions on the gravel or dirt or on a piece of wood. If you watch back my older videos, you would see that. And now I got a fucking shop. It's pretty crazy. A lot of money, but it was worth it. All right, it's the next day. I wasn't planning on adding this in the video, but the gaskets came in for my turbo. So we're going to, or the gasket. I ordered a couple of them though, because I always try to keep them on me, you know what I mean? But we're gonna install those really fast, I suppose. Let's get started on this. I'm gonna set the tripod up again, as usual, and try to knock this downpipe off really fast, because, you know, gotta do it. All right, this is never fun. I never enjoy putting gaskets on, but gotta do it. So let's get this thing on here. I'm just gonna get them all started, then I'm gonna hit them with the ratchet. Get them all nice and tight. And that should be good on this. And then I gotta hook the exhaust back up to the downpipe. And this thing will be all good to go. All right, I tightened those down really quick, not on camera because it's just bullshit work pretty much. Now I'm gonna jack the car up really fast and hook those 2 bolts up for the exhaust. And then I'm gonna do the heat shield and the wastegate, or the wastegate line, the vacuum line. And that should be everything for this. And I should be able to start it, and it should sound a lot better than it does right now. You heard it earlier, it sounded like a fucking tractor, like a terrible tractor. So let's do that. I'm gonna jack it up really fast and knock that out really fast. I'll be right back. All right, I grabbed some brand new vacuum line that I had in a box over here. And I wrapped it kind of shittily, but it should keep it protected right here, because the heat shield's gonna protect the rest of it at least for the time being. And we're gonna see if this actually works. Let's get this zip tie up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna hook that shit up really fast. It's literally just bing bing, and put the heat shield on, and then I'll be right back, and we should be able to start this motherfucker. All right, car's back on the ground. Wastegate's on, downpipes all hooked up. Heat shield, line, everything's good. If we have any leaks. Out of gear. Hell yeah. Honestly, my exhaust sounds like shit, so I gotta fix that. The actual exhaust. I need to get a new exhaust for it. So, usually KA sound amazing turboed, and it did sound pretty good before. I just needed it extended. I should have just extended the fart can out some more, but I really just didn't think it would make that big of a sound difference with the straight, like the end of the straight pipe piece right there, because it was just a fart can. But I guess it sounds like shit now, so I'm gonna have to buy a cat back for it, which is unfortunate, but it definitely sounds like shit right now. I do not like how it sounds. But No more exhaust leaks up here or anything, so that's good. We have that all sorted out. So that will be the end of this video. Finally, we got the lights, all the flags up. Now the garage actually looks like more like me, I guess. It's honestly crazy. I think this lighting's pretty bright, but these lights are fucking crazy. And I got the 240 fixed again. It needs a fuel pump. I want to do something also. I want to check the timing and make sure it's spot on to what the Megasquirt is reading. Double check that again. It's been a while because I feel like something's not right. Like it doesn't have all the power it's supposed to have, I feel like. So I need to check that. That'll be for next video, I guess. We'll figure that out. But for now, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.